Good morning, folks. George Bushcamp Jr. here. Lovely Wednesday, March 19th. Once again, proving why I should not do live TV. Second attempt at doing this today. Hopefully, it doesn't suck as much as the first time. Oh my God! Bam! You'll just be watching the loading screen because all I did was drop down and get shot. So, but I'll own it this time if it happens. If it happens this time, all right, screw it. You guys are just going to have to watch me at the loading screen. But, okay, then. It is Wednesday morning, which you know what that means. It's time for Hate Watch. Woo! Alrighty, yeah. We got Daredevil Born Again, episode 4. And, I mean, it is pretty damn good. This was probably the weakest episode yet, and it's still pretty goddamn good. All right. I mean, I am beginning to see people's complaints. All right, and we'll get into that at the end here. More of that on the end. How about that? Let's first off just check out the synopsis. And of course, if you have not watched the episode yet, then you better head on over Disney Plus, watch that shit, then come back here, watch this episode to make sure you had the right reaction to it. Just kidding, folks. Have whatever reaction you want. Tell me I'm full of shit. Tell me I'm full of shit in the comment section. Go ahead. Anyways, so we open up and we are introduced to the White Tiger's niece. Now, longtime fans of the show might remember I was wondering, like, hey, I thought like White Tiger well, I thought she was a black woman, but I don't know. Apparently, it's a Hispanic. But whatever. I mean, it's a goddamn cartoon. I can't tell the fucking difference. You know. Yeah, but all right. So, and apparently she's the White Tiger that I'm familiar with. All right, but she's a little kid, so she's probably not going to become White Tiger. Oh, maybe in that Champions bullshit. I don't know, but sure. Whatever. Okay. So then we get kind of a flash of a dude in a white mask. My understanding is that this is Muse. I know absolutely nothing about this character, so I'll be learning along with y'all on that one. But we get a shot of that. All right, so we get back to the court, and Matt is talking to that cop that he beat the shit out of, who's kind of wondering why a blind man was able to beat the shit out of him. you know. So they have their back and forth, and Matt kind of asks him about White Tiger's murder, and he does his whole heartbeat thing. And while he says he doesn't know anything about it, his heart rate does not change. So I'm pretty sure that indicates he is not lying, that he does not know anything about it. Ooh. Yeah, I won't really be shocked if, like, I don't know, this cop, he ends up going on the whole, like, my brother and my dad and my grandpa, they all wore this badge, and now I do, too, because, you know, it's the thing to do. It's awesome. so, he probably didn't have anything to do with White Tiger's murder. And chances are he's probably going to end up being like a somewhat good guy by the end. That's my prediction for that guy. But okay. So we are also introduced to Matt's next client he's a black dude, got shoplifting, super long rap sheet, does not want jail. will not go to jail, won't go back to jail. And Matt is all like, dude, like, you've been arrested like 50,000 times. It's always petty shit, so, but like the last time you got 30 days, and so this time they're going to go for more than that, you know. And he gives it down to 10 days, and he gives him the whole song and dance about, oh, motherfucker, they cut my food stamps, and it costs them more to cage me than it does to feed me. Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna sit here and be like, it's woke, or like anything like that. I still contend I don't know what the fuck woke means anymore when they tried to claim the boys as woke. That's when I'm just all right. I mean, sure, I guess that could be the subject of another one, but like whatever. All right, so we got our little bit of preaching at out of the way. He's a sympathetic criminal. All right, we go over to Daniel. Daniel done fucked up. All right, Fisk wants to like rebuild the port for some reason. Probably wants to like I don't know smuggle shit in or something. That's usually why you rebuild ports. But he also apparently in doing so is like taking away resources from trash pickup. And Daniel kind of leaks this to BB. And Kingpin's understandably pissed off about this. But, hey, Daniel owns his mistake. And he's like, shit, oops. And the Kingpin's like, all right, well, we're not firing you this time because you're that loyal and, all that. But you do shit like this again, man, that's the last thing you'll do. It's kind of ominous because, I mean, like, he's the mayor and you're not really supposed to, yeah, but all right. Good for them. Okay, now we get to a nice little confusing scene that doesn't really make sense. This is more what Hate Watch is about, okay? Like, the dumb shit. And let me get back to the bushes here, but there should be some around here. There it is. Alrighty then. Anyways, yeah. So now we get the scene where Matt is trying to track down who killed White Tiger. He's back to that. So he does this really weird thing where he like reenacts it with a bottle or something and sees where it rolls to find the shell casing from the bullet, which is like wow. Like I don't think that would actually work. I think that's kind of I mean, this bottle is not the same size or shape or mass or density of it. All right, whatever. I'm overthinking it. But whatever. He uses a bottle to find a shell casing, and the shell casing has the Punisher logo on it. Oh, boy. So Matt goes to visit the Punisher. It's kind of unclear if this also somehow leads him to the Punisher's house, but I think he just knew where it was. But there is John Bernthal. Now here's something I was going to point out at the beginning, but I forgot. All right. I'll admit I'm not the greatest at making a good thumbnail for a video yet. I haven't really learned how to do it yet, so I'm just struggling with or relying on the AI auto generation. But um, okay, but the thumbnail for this episode is kind of awful because it shows that the Punisher is in this show, John Bernthal, whom, yes, is wonderful, and he is still wonderful as the Punisher so far. So far, so good. All right. But, yeah, like the thumbnail they choose shows the Punisher in this. all scraggly and bearded, like he doesn't really do much that day. Yeah, or nowadays. All right, that was kind of a major spoiler, especially since I mean, this show is kind of repeating the Netflix mistake of being a bit much. We'll get more into that later, but this is like 30 minutes into the show, maybe probably 40 into it. And that's, that would have been a great surprise after, a little bit of a struggle to keep my attention for the first, 20 minutes. Okay. But, all right. So we go to the Punisher's house, and they have their dialogue. Um, well, all right, there's one point where, in their dialogue back and forth is great. It is. But at one point, Matt says to the Punisher, "Oh, I didn't realize you were a victim in all of this." And, Punisher's immediately like, "Man, I ain't do that pussy shit. Don't you fucking blah, blah, blah." You know, the usual. But, I mean, I was also kind of like, well, yeah, I kind of was. I mean, I just rewatched. Well, I'm rewatching Daredevil season 2 right now. And I mean, I just rewatched the episode where they kind of explained what happened to kind of drive the guy over the deep end. And I mean, it was a DEA sting operation gone horribly wrong, and there was all sorts of terrible, terrible decisions made that resulted in this guy who was otherwise a war hero, and his family getting slaughtered. And then an ensuing cover up afterwards. So yeah, I'd actually say he kind of is a victim. That's just me and my thought, but whatever. All right, he wants to be the badass. Nope, I don't do that. Whatever. So after a thrilling back and forth, though, they get mad at each other, and we go back to Matt Murdock's house. He's hanging out with a woman. Then we go back over to Kingpin. Okay, so we continue marriage counseling with the Kingpin, the mob boss, seeing Shrink. I'll admit, at least this seems to have the most serious tone of this premise so far. I'll give him that. Yeah, I mean, as we all know, this is not a new thing. I mean, there was that movie in the '70s, The Don's Therapist, or whatever the hell that was, psychiatrist. And then there was Analyze This, and then The Sopranos tried to be the serious version of that. And I don't know, but this seems to be the most serious, because even The Sopranos got a little wacky about it. They got fourth wall breaking when they were I think the dude actually mentions Analyze This on it. But all right, so they at least keeping this serious, and Kingpin is learning that. So well, okay, we learned that Vanessa cheated on Wilson at some point, and they keep saying he was gone, he went away. I keep wondering, did he blip or not? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. This hasn't been revealed yet. I think it'll be revealed that Fisk was blipped, though. I think that's what all of this marriage counseling is leading to the reveal of. But all right, so but we learned that she had an affair with a guy named Adam. And when asked, where is Adam now, they're both like, I don't know. All right. And she's all like, yeah, forgiveness is the best thing you gotta do. You gotta forgive shit. Okay. Yeah. So at the end of the episode, while we see Matt with his woman, we see Kingpin eating his dinner. And there's Adam. in a cage with his long hair and scraggly beard, begging to be released. God, you see, what again? Rewatching the Netflix versions, that is dark, but it's also cartoony dark. You know, like I don't think the Netflix versions would have that. Would have the guy in the cage at the end. They'd be like, no. He would have killed him by now. No. And it's like, dude, yeah, I get that, like, fucking your wife is a big deal, but, like, it's a big deal, like, I'll kill you, not I'll torture you forever. At least that's what I think. I don't know. But that coming from a guy who's never been married and doesn't have kids, so. I don't know. It seems kind of stupid to me. That part does, and shit like that is gonna get this more into the genuine hate watch category, but it ain't. It's far from there. All right, so yeah, and then we tune back over to Daredevil, and he's taking out his Daredevil gear again. He's got like 4 or 5 masks up there. I do believe we see the yellow one from She-Hulk. Yay, but as long as that's the only reference to She-Hulk, that's great. I don't know. So, as far as the show overall, how it's going right now, so it's definitely good. This was like the weakest of the 4 episodes, in my opinion. Maybe like if I rewatch the first two, I might change my mind on that. But the first two, I'm kind of like the first two just get mad points for that first 15 minutes. Yeah. But oh boy. But as far as the future goes, I'm looking go forward. I'm predicting that. Oh fuck! God damn it! Stupid storm. Hold on, folks. There we go. Oh boy. But yeah, so far so good. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be good. I would love it if this show showed some real balls. Don't even get Tom Holland for it, but just put a guy in a Spider-Man suit. Never have him take off the mask. Spider-Man shows up. You get Tom Holland to like do the voice for like a few seconds. Something like that. That would be awesome. All right. But other than that, so far this is good. Um, how it stacks up to the Netflix, I mean, again, like you can tell that Disney is making this shit. It's not terrible. It's not like Thor: Love and Thunder. That was the first one that just made me go, "Oh my god, I can." It's definitely made by Disney. Ugh. But it's not that level of bad. But I mean, the Netflix one is like super super dark versus this. Uh, again, I wish I didn't know that the Punisher was in it when I got that one. Hey, there you go. Look at that. I just did a story request. And bam. Medallions. Alrighty. I just whooped his ass. I hope that's at least worth something. Probably. Maybe not. Let's grab some XP here. Oh, bam. Oh. Folks, hope you enjoying all the little shorts on TikTok so you don't have to sit there and listen to the whole damn thing. Although you could go and listen to the whole damn thing if you like the shorts. I wouldn't be against that. Now you don't want to fuck around. I also got one of these too. I should not sleep on this. Did that? Was there a person in that car? Did somebody just zip by me? I don't know. There you go. I think this kind of does. Like, oh, you want to be a dickhead, huh? Yeah, there we go. Got an assist. That was my plan. Oh, fuck. Now I'm dead. Oh, well. Alrighty, folks. Let's see how I did. And then we'll let y'all go for the day. Whole bunch of quest crap just got done. 59 XP. Oh, look at that. A whopping +5 for all that. All right, folks. I will see you later. Man, look, that humanoid pickle is fucking terrifying, by the way. What the hell? That's why you don't make your cartoon stuff realistic. All right, folks. Talk to you later.